Hey y'all, it's Rita Mae June, and I'm coming on today to share how I revamped my Bently wig. And what is the Bently wig? This is the Bently wig. She is very popular, and it looks different on everyone. So this is how she came. I love the Equal brand, the Deep Invisible Part pre-cut lace brand. I love this brand, and I have an initial review on this wig, so I will leave that down below. But as you see, she came with a lot more curls than what she has now. Well, different type of curls than what she has now, and it was also much longer. So I'm going to get into what I have did to revamp this Bently wig. So this is a synthetic wig, and after a while it can get a little ratty. So it needs a little TLC, and I don't like to waste my coins, so I like to go in and refreshen them and fix it up the best way I know how. So before I get into that, I do want to give a disclaimer. This is my natural. This is a natural hair channel. Actually, this is my natural hair journey, and within my journey, I'm going to play around with protective styles. And for me, protective style is just that, a protective style. It's not a security blanket. It's not me hiding my natural hair. It's just me protecting my hair for a certain amount of time to help my hair actually. So I just wanted to get that out there. It will not be wigs on my channel. I will share when I get new wigs, but I'm not balling like that. So, you know, I'm not going to be getting a new wig in every week, you know. Hence me revamping this wig that's old. But yeah, you will see my natural hair. I'm going to share how I take care of my natural hair while protective styling, how my hair is going to grow and thrive, and all of that. So this channel is my natural hair journey, you know, but my journey is going to have many things, and one of them is including wearing wigs. So just wanted to get that out there. Alright, so what did I do to revamp this wig? I got this wig for December. I got the wig for Christmas from the hubby. And, you know, I used to be a wig wearing girl, and I got rid of all my old wigs, and I'm trying to start a new collection of wigs. So, yeah, he got me this wig for Christmas, and the wig, after a while, even though I wasn't really wearing it, I kind of just had it sitting on my mannequin head, which I should have put it in the box. But it got a little worn out. And even in my first initial review, it was like a month old. You could tell it was getting a little worn out and frizzy on the end and things like that. And that's what synthetic hair does. You know, it gets a little frizzy and things like that after a while. So what I decided to do was to flat iron the wig, and the wig flat irons beautifully. I will show me flat ironing the hair, and also show you how I get the curls back in the hair. So I flat ironed the hair all over, and it was just really long, no really long shape to it. And so I decided to go in and add some layers to the hair, because I like my hair to have a, you know, certain style. This is how I like my natural hair to look, with the long layers. And this is how my relaxed hair used to look, like, for real. The color and everything. I always was a red hair. You can't really see the color. You can see a little bit, but I always was a red head, and I always did like roller sets and wore my hair like this, and I used to pink curl that night. And anyway, this is how I used to wear my hair. So for me to be able to find a wig that looks like my hair without me having to flat iron my hair is awesome. So I flat ironed the hair, and I went in and cut some layers. And what I did was I made a guide first. And what I mean by guide is I wanted to find where I wanted my shortest layers to fall. I like my shortest layers to fall about cheekbone, and then I also go in and add shorter layers around the face. But overall, the hair, I like my shortest layer to fall about cheekbone. So I combed the hair straight up, and I went in with my shears and I jagged cut the end. And what I mean by jagged cut is I cut like this, so it won't be blunt on the ends. So I jagged cut my guide piece, held it straight up, and I jagged cut it. Alright, after I got my guide, I went in and I pulled the hair to the side, and then I slide cut going down in a downward motion. That way I can keep the length that I want to keep, but still add in the layers. I also, after I finished doing that all over, I went in and cut about 3 inches off the bottom. Like I said, just to give it a more realistic fall, because it was kind of down here, and it was kind of, you know, down here when I first got it, and I like it better, you know, falling around my collarbone area, well, a little lower than my collarbone, around my armpit area, because that's similar to my hair. So I just wanted something to be a little bit more natural. I will show how I apply these and everything like that in a later video, but I just wanted to come on and share that even if you get a wig and it get a little old looking, that you can revamp it. So I'm going to go in and straighten a couple of pieces just to show how well the hair straightens and curls. So I'm using a Belson Pro Flat Iron, and I have it set at 300 degrees. The wig is curling iron safe up to 400 degrees, but test your curling iron, test your flat iron out, and see which one works best for you. I'm going to take a small piece in the back or something like that. So I'm going to show you how well this hair flat irons and curls right back up. So I'm just going to do sections over here. So like I said, my flat iron is set on 300 degrees. And I am just going to flat iron it just like you would anything. And you see it is bone straight. Bone straight, you guys. If you're scared to cut with scissors and you think you want to get blunt ends, go in with a razor and cut it. A razor comb or something like that. Alright, so that is this section all straightened out. As you see, it's straightened without any problem. You see that? It still has movement to it. It's not stiff. It's still fluffy. I love the Free Choice Equal brand wigs. They can be so versatile. You know, whenever I want my hair straight, I can wear it straight. And, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So I love the Free Choice wigs. I love this wig, and I will be getting it in a blonde or something like that. So yeah, I love this. And so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I curl it back up. When I curl the hair, I still keep it on 300 degrees, but I go in with my spray bottle with water. For some reason, the water helps sets the curl. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add a little bit of water, not soaking wet, just enough to create steam with the flat iron. The steam is what sets synthetic hair. So I just go in with my flat iron. I like this Farrah Fawcett look, so I'm going to flip it back. And you hear the steam in the water, but I'm going to do that one more time because it ain't do right. But you hear the steam and everything, but it's just, you know, it's not burning or anything. Like I said, test your flat iron out first. My bang pieces, I just want them to lay a certain way, so I always kind of play around with them a little bit. But as you see, it curl right up. No problem. So I'm going to go in and curl the rest of it. Like I said, a little water, not soaking wet. It's a little bit of water. You hear that steam? Don't be scared. I just hold it there for a second. See that? So to me, flat ironing and recurling the hair, it looks a lot more natural than the original curls that was in the unit, which makes me kind of, I like the Bently unit. It kind of makes me just want to get one of their straight ones and just curl it myself, you know, when I want curls, because those curls in the beginning was like a lot of curls. Now, it was beautiful, but it was a lot for me. But I don't know, I might get it when I'm ready to get my diva on, you know. But I'll see. I do have me a couple of more units saved. 2 completely different colors, so I'm excited about that. I can't wait to see me in that color. I haven't had no weave or hair that color in a long time. So see, I just curl it like I'm curling any kind of hair. Human hair, it curls just like whatever. Now, it does tangle, it does shed. You know, that's a con of having synthetic hair. But if your corns are on the light side, or you just, you know, don't, you know, think that spending a whole lot of money on a wig is for you, then I would say get you a Fitora fiber wig. My favorite brand is Free Trust. And, you know, do it up with that. I mean, make your style your own with this synthetic hair. And it curls without the water, but for me, the curls is like a lot smoother and better with the water, and it holds a little longer with the water. Alright. If you want tighter curls, I would recommend that you do the boiling water method when you rod the hair. Excuse me, y'all. When you rod the hair and then dip it in the boiling water, that will give you a tighter curl. So I recommend that if you know that's what you want. So as you see, it curled up beautifully, and I'm going to go in and brush it so you can see that. Make sure it's cool, because you want to make sure it's cool before you brush it out. I'm going to brush it and show you that it is still in there. I kind of brush it and flip it back like that. See? Still in there. Still bouncy, still flowy. All of that. And I done curled this hair like 50 million times, because this is my second take making this video. So I done curled this hair a couple of times. And I love it. Like I said, it gets tangled. But for me, one good brush in the morning, as long as you're not trying to run your fingers through it, because this is not no Virgin Remy. This is not no Brazilian or nothing like that. As long as you just don't be thinking you're going to run your fingers through your hair all day long, you're good to go. Give it a good brush in the morning. If it starts to look a little ratty, I like to just fluff it out and make it look rattier. And then I just brush it out at night. So I just wanted to come on and share how I revamped the Bently wig to fit me. I love it like this. And yeah, just wanted to share that. So if you have any questions or anything, please leave them down below. And I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, bye.